The government of Lesotho is going all out to clarify its position on the land claim issue with the Republic of South Africa regarding the 1962 United Nations resolution on the matter of the conquered territories which affected Botswana, Lesotho and Eswatini.
And the United Nations advised or agreed that the government of the United Kingdom of the Great Britain should come back on this issue in 1962. But also in 1964, the government and the people of the Kingdom of Lesotho agreed that we are the members of the OAU. And being the members of the OAU, we will not contest the borders that we got into prior to our independence. That is the national policy. That is the national position that we took. So it is very important for us, if we have to change that position, that we should engage as the entire community of Basotho to say, what position are we going to take now?
The Border Management Authority recently raised concerns that nearly 2/3 of illegal immigrants arrested in the past festive season were Basotho. While the apartheid government had a 6-month non-stamping concession for Basotho frequent travelers, in 2010 this concession was arbitrarily removed, leaving a spike in many Basotho now bearing the illegal status badge in South Africa. This despite negotiations on the JBCC.
To have your passport stamped each time you have to come and buy a pint of milk it seems an irrational procedure to undertake. The Department of Home Affairs in South Africa is undertaking over the next 12 to 18 months, we're going to start embarking on an extensive overhaul of the physical and systems infrastructure at Maseru, at Fixback Bridge, and other 4 additional land ports of entry.
The intentions of this commission of ministers, the binational committee that met today, is to resolve all the challenges that confront our countries. We've spoken about education, we have deliberated on health, we've deliberated on border matters. All of these areas are areas where there are needs and interests from the residents of both our countries.
With none of these agreements coming to effect, a new initiative was suggested.
We want the Basotho to have the 90 days, like all the other neighbors, pending the resolution of this issue of 6 months, because we're giving reasons why the 6 months was there before, and unfortunately, we don't understand why it was cancelled. So we want the issue of 90 days to apply.
But for many Basotho holding valid passports and are frequent travelers, crossing the border remains a rather unpleasant experience. Hence yet another one-stop border initiative proposal.
We are just piloting for a period of 7 days during certain times of the day between 11 and 1400 in the afternoon. And once the pilot project is done, then we will be able to sit and analyze and see if it is a feasible process that we can take forward.
Meanwhile, the border queues keep getting longer and business often affected.
The waiting time is not good, is not healthy for a good business environment for both sides.
From an elusive 90 days to a new initiative being in the offing, it would seem that every administration prefers to have their own master plan.
The migration model is going to look into the entirety of migration between Basotho and the South Africans, whether you're going there for school, whether you're going there for a visit, whether you're going there for business. We are going to look deeply into this matter. It might even be free, not this 90 days issue. The 90 days issue, the negotiation was totally different from what we're working on the migration model now.
MP Lipholo's radical approach to the land claim has attracted significant media attention.
The government of Lesotho to appeal to the United Nations, UN in bracket, to instruct the government of the Republic of South Africa.
And now he claims intimidation from both governments, but Lesotho has been quick to dismiss such.
There's a claim. If the government of Lesotho or the government of South Africa wanted to arrest Dr. Lipholo, he would be arrested by now. It was just a claim by him.
The binational commission between Lesotho and South Africa is expected to take place in the second quarter of the year, with Lesotho being the host. Hopes remain high that a solution that can bring the two neighbors closer to regional integration model will materialize this time around. Rapelang Khatebe, SABC News, Masego, Lesotho.